Welcome back to the Broad Street Football Podcast. My name's Anthony.
My name's AJ.
I'm Sebastian.
Today we're going to be talking about the Week 10 games, and we're going to look forward to Week 11 coming up the following week. So start off with this great Thursday night football matchup, Ravens-Bengals. I mean, every time Joe Burrow and Lamar Jackson face off against each other, it's going to be a star-studded matchup game.
Get your popcorn ready for that game. You know you're going to be on the edge of your seat. And we were 34-35. Are you kidding me?
I mean, Burrow had 4 touchdowns. Lamar had 4 touchdowns. Jamar Chase had 55 fantasy points.
Jamar Chase, I mean, don't even get me started. He went crazy. He really stepped up to the plate for this game as well. I mean, playing against a Ravens squad they have 2 losses right now. They're on a heater. I mean,
Yeah.
He stepped up to the plate big time.
They just risked it for the biscuit and went for 2 instead of kicking the extra point.
I mean, I honestly don't even blame him. After you saw the Chiefs-Bills game the week prior, how the Bills again lost to kind of a coin toss for not going for 2. It makes sense, but the Ravens pulled that a win. That was such a great game.
They also have 4 straight drives with a touchdown.
The Ravens?
Yeah, so it does make some sense, but still, make the game more interesting, go to overtime.
And then, the next game after that was Sunday morning in Germany. I mean, no one was probably really excited for this game besides people of, Munich, Germany. But, Panthers, Giants, Panthers won. The Panthers. 2017, Daniel Jones looked terrible as per usual.
As expected. We don't expect anything else these days. Nobody's saying give him more time. He does not need more time in the NFL.
But Bryce Young got a win. I think that's his first of the season. So I think Andy Dalton had the other 2. And Chuba Hubbard.
153 on 28 carries. What is that? 5.5 yards a carry.
Yeah, and yet he ran in a touchdown too.
It's not bad.
Nobody expected that from him. Nobody expected these numbers from him. I know it's the Giants, but still, these numbers are crazy, especially to lead the NFL for the week. That's insane.
Chuba Hubbard led the NFL in rushing. You're like, that. Come on, he's a Panther.
And then
He's a Panther.
Bijan with 116 and 2 touchdowns, probably the running back fantasy leader of the week.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 100%.
Bijan stepping up to the plate, living up to the hype, I think. What do y'all think? You think he's living up to the hype right now?
Bijan?
Yeah.
Absolutely. He's looking good every game he plays.
But he's not helping the Falcons win any games. I guess they're losing to the Saints.
Yeah.
The interim head coach.
Yeah.
Yikes.
The Saints, man.
Yeah, Saints did pull off a good win. Falcons were 6-3 at that point.
What's the record now?
Falcons are 6-4. Saints are 3-7. Kirk Cousins did play a good game too. 306 yards. 1 pick, but couldn't find the end zone once. That's where the struggles go.
Who are his receivers? You got Drake London and who else? Kyle Pitts.
Mooney.
Mooney? Are you serious? You're gonna put him? Oh, come on! You can't have one of your main receivers beat Darnell Mooney, especially in 2024.
They got to give him a little bit more help, and that Falcons team could definitely turn it around. But next game was Patriots-Bears. another game I wasn't really looking forward to be completely honest, but the Patriots actually did surprise me. Drake May played all right, 15 for 25, 184, 1 touchdown, 1 interception.
Good rookie numbers.
But when you look at Caleb Williams, 16 for 30, 120. That's where you see why the Bears lost. You can't keep drafting quarterbacks and expecting them to save the team.
On the nose. I have a bunch of Bears fans, and again, I will say this every week. I hope I see the Bears lose. I do not want to see a Bears fan happy. 19-3 against the Patriots. Oh, got me jumping for joy right now.
To be completely honest, I think it's got to be kind of a coaching thing. The offense is there. Caleb Williams, rookie quarterback. You gotta build him up. But DeAndre Swift, Keenan Allen, DJ Moore, Rome. I know he's a rookie too, but that's still a good rookie receiver. And Cole Kmet. You have the offense there, but you should not having a touchdown at all is crazy.
You got a lot of weapons there, so for them not to be able to do anything with that, definitely I think falls on the coaching.
Yeah.
Probably schematically as well. They probably just don't know how to use them all.
No, they fired their offensive coordinator this morning.
Did they actually?
Really? I didn't even see that.
Waldron.
Well, I mean,
That's
checks
not
out.
a shocker. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, because their defense is pretty good. Like, they got some stars on their defense, but like they also have stars on their offense, but they don't produce at all.
next game we'll look at is the Niners versus the Bucks. I mean, this was CMC's return game. I personally kind of expected a little bit more than 39 yards on 13 carries, but doesn't matter how they won. The Niners picked it up with Purdy looking great. 353 yards, 2 touchdowns.
That's prime Purdy right there, honestly.
Yeah.
Jake Moody almost sold us the game, but Brock Purdy locked in with 5 for 5 the last drive. So
I really like that Pearsall touchdown too.
Dude, yeah, that was tough, man.
Shoot's gonna shoot, bro. He's a dog out there, bro.
And then touchdown. And
He's a dog,
November, bro.
man. Come on.
I mean, I think that goes to show that like if the 49ers have a healthy team, I mean, granted they still don't have Ayuk for the rest of the season, but they could pull out games
Nah, we'll be fine with that.
with a healthy team.
We'll be fine with that.
We will be fine.
They'll be
Yeah,
fine
Come
with that.
on.
Bro.
Come
You
on.
say we with the Dolphins, bro. I don't want to hear it.
I got more of a we than you are, bro.
I don't know, bro.
I think we could move on to the next game because we're not staying on the Niners. But this game, I mean, if you're gonna tell me the NFL was scripted, like this is a game you're gonna tell me the NFL was scripted. Chiefs go 9-0 when it looked bad, when they looked they're gonna get their first loss of the season. All Denver's kicker had to do was put it away. What was it, like 30 yards?
Little chip shot.
It was a gimme. I mean, Bo Nix played great. 215 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Would you say Bo Nix is playing second best rookie from that quarterback class this last
Absolutely.
year? Jaden Daniels, Bo Nix.
Absolutely.
I think
He
there's
looks
definitely
great.
a drop off in between the two, but I think Bo Nix is just right up there as well.
I mean, the Broncos are 5-5 too, with Cortland Sutton's their best receiver.
Drake Estime, old Notre Dame alum. He was so tough. He's like a little meatball, but he's really fast, man. He's a downhill runner right there.
I really thought the Broncos were going to put this away. I really wanted to see the Chiefs lose another. Not
They're
another, first.
9-0.
Yeah, 9-0. And of course, game on the line, they block it. And I think the Chiefs have gimme games the next few weeks, but
Do you think the Chiefs are gonna get up to the Patriots level of hatred? Do you remember how much you'd hate the Patriots
Yes.
when they were good? Do you think they're at that level yet? Or do
Oh.
you think you'll get there?
absolutely. I mean, they won the
Yeah.
past 2 Super Bowls, and they're almost guaranteed the playoffs right now. The only thing saving them from not being already automatically in the playoffs is how well the Broncos are doing in their division.
Which is a complete shocker, by the way. Nobody expected the Broncos to be that good, especially this last year with the Sean Payton, Russell Wilson. Some
Mhm.
people thought Sean Payton couldn't do it anymore, manage the relationships with the quarterback, but I think he's doing a great job with Bo Nix right now.
I love watching the Broncos succeed. I feel like it's 2015 again. Peyton Manning. I mean, granted they're not that good, but it's good to see them doing well again. We haven't seen that in a while. I think we can move on to the Bills Colts, and Josh Allen, little lackluster game. 2 interceptions, 0 touchdowns, but still threw for 280 yards. Ran one in. James Cook. I mean, it's kind of almost guaranteed a touchdown. I feel like he plays pretty well.
James Cook has been balling
He
out
had a
there.
pretty good run. I think he broke 5 tackles in one run.
Yeah,
I saw
no, I
that.
did see that. Joe Flacco, 3 interceptions this game. Come
I mean,
on.
Yeah, that checks out.
I mean, it does, but it's Joe Flacco, man. There's something about him that I just love.
It's he'll come back in the league, play a good game. Like last week he played a good game. 2 touchdowns this week. All right, the 3 interceptions, absolutely not.
So same as Jameis.
Yeah.
Javo!
Shame, I wish he played this week. We missed
Who
out.
played this week for the Browns? Who was starting
They
quarterback?
didn't play at all.
Oh, they had a bye week.
Last week when he played, he threw
Is he starting for the rest of the year?
Probably. Unless they bring in someone else.
Do you think they're gonna draft? Do you think the Browns are gonna go to the draft? Or do you think they're gonna hit the free agency again? I feel like they learned their lesson free agency wise with Deshaun Watson.
We got to see what pick they have.
And they have DTR.
Oh, they do have DTR, but I don't know if that's I don't know if you can. That's like a starting future QB.
That's a
in my
risky
eyes.
pick.
Next game, this was my favorite game from the whole week. The Steelers versus Commanders. Steelers 7-2. Commanders went to 7-3. But like Mr. Unlimited, Russell Wilson gets the job done.
Shout out George Pickens, by the way, balling out. If you didn't see that catch, go watch that catch. That was insane. There's something about this Russell Wilson, George Pickens duo that just gets me going, man.
That was actually so nice to watch. He looks great, Pickens, with Russ.
Mike Williams had like his first catch as a Steeler was over the shoulder touchdown grab.
Like Wilson was just picking them apart.
Yeah, and that throw, like that Mike Williams throw, was like absolute
It's like prime Wilson,
rainbow,
man.
Rainbow Rocket. You know?
No,
that's
that's
what I'm
great.
saying. Prime Wilson again. Where are we? What year is it?
Yeah, right? 3 touchdowns. I mean, Jaden Daniels had 202 yards, 0 touchdowns. Eckler looked great, though. He had 2 touchdowns on the ground. I have him in fantasy, so I like
I was
watching
rooting
that.
for the Commanders, but like great game, can't complain.
I obviously wasn't, but I also like to see the Mr. Unlimited get done. Also, they won the game off that hard count. I don't know
Oh
if you
yeah,
saw
I
it.
did see
that
that.
was-
Yeah, that was insane. That's a veteran move, by the way, right there.
Yep, that's Russell Wilson. He knows what he's doing.
And both those teams are doing much better expected than coming into the season. I mean, if you told me the Steelers were going to go 7-2 with Justin Fields and Russell Wilson in that QB room, I would have told you you're lying to me.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that is pretty crazy.
Next up, we got Titans Chargers. Be completely honest, the 4 o'clock window, I wasn't really watching. I was watching the Birds. But Will Levis, I saw in fantasy, he played all right. I think he had like 19 points. And look at the stats now, 2 touchdowns. The Mayo Man is looking good.
You think so? You think he's the future of that franchise right now?
I mean, it beats him being memed every week. So.
I mean, I mean, you're not wrong, but if he's getting memed every week, it's for a reason.
They did lose the Chargers. I mean, you're not gonna beat Herbert and the Chargers as the Titans.
14 for 18 that's a
very
good day. Gus Edwards, J.K. Dobbins, those are both Ohio State, right? Both
They're on Ohio State together,
Yeah.
and then the Ravens together,
Yeah,
and then the Chargers. That's awesome.
And now they're getting coached by Old Michigan.
yeah, the old Michigan coach.
Yeah.
I think. This is.
I don't think we got to spend too much time on this, but same old Jets. I mean, 6-31. This is hilarious. I'm from Central Jersey, and all my friends are New York football fans. So watching the Jets and Giants just lose, but like this bad to the Cardinals, is insane. So Aaron Rodgers looked. I mean, everyone expected better from him, but. I mean, Kyler Murray, wow.
22 for 24 is insane. Are you kidding me? BO Black Ops 6 came out and Kyler Murray had to lock in, had to prove the haters wrong.
If he threw another touchdown, it's a perfect QBR right there.
Yeah, and he also had 2 rushing touchdowns.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, Jesus Christ, Black Ops 6 came out and he's not on double XP weekend. He wasn't playing stakeout 24/7.
He's trying to get the game over with so he can get to double
No,
XP
exactly.
weekend. I don't think we're thinking
Had to run
about
the
that.
score up real quick.
He's got the work hard, play hard mindset. And then, all right, like, I'm going to just take the initiative. The Birds are back. Jalen Hurts looked great. 202 yards, 2 touchdowns. Granted, he had 1 interception, but, like, that interception looked good. Like, that was a good pick. That was a really good move. Saquon, just doing Saquon things. And Hurts just looked great. But, like, where it really goes to is the defense. I mean, we had 1 interception, and we had 4 fumble recoveries, I believe.
That's insane. That's an insane stat.
That is crazy because fumbles don't show on the stat sheet.
No,
That's a
but
lot of
4
Yeah.
fumble recoveries.
And I'll say we with the Eagles because we are back. DeSheen and Quinion Mitchell looked like this. Howie Roseman knew what he was doing with drafting them. I love it.
As much as I hate the Eagles, I hate the Cowboys a lot more, so I was happy to see the score for sure. Nobody likes to see a happy Cowboys fan.
All satisfied with the score of that one.
Yep.
You know.
Talk about a good game, by the way. Lions, Texans, are you serious?
That was
5
a great
interceptions from Jared Goff.
But they still win. 8-1 the Lions made.
Shocker. That's on the Texans too. You got to if you have 5 opportunities to get the ball back and score, you have to capitalize, and they didn't.
No, I saw an article about it. They were like, the Lions have so much like superstars around them that Jared Goff can have a terrible game, still pull through.
I mean, there's proof right there.
Still pull through 5 picks, you know.
And I think it goes to coaching too. I just think Dan Campbell's that guy. He's the man in charge, and it works out.
Jared Goff was leader.
Jared Goff was throwing like 17 for 20, 20 over 24, and they went 15 for 30, 5 picks, and they still win. Number one, they're looking like they're going to get the first round bye right now in the NFC.
Yeah,
Which-
8-1 is good.
Which is crazy. You told me this 5 years ago? Oh my God, I would have told you you're lying.
I had the vision. for
I
that.
can't wait to watch that Lions game on Thanksgiving this year.
Oh, that's gonna
I'm
be
looking.
great.
I don't even know who they're playing, but I'm excited for that. And I will. You've never. I guarantee you've never said that before. I'm excited to watch the Lions play on Thanksgiving.
I mean, the Monday Night Football game a little bit like
Great game.
not too exciting, but Dolphins did take it away.
We'll take that win right there, baby. We're on the come up. Tua's back. Tua, good game. 20 for 28, 207 yards. Are you kidding me?
Durham Smythe.
Durham Smythe, 1 reception, 6 yards. That's what I'm talking about.
Tua also threw a pick and then led with his head or shoulder to tackle the guy. I mean, he's got to make better business decisions.
I sent it to you. He went straight head first into his knee, and then he got up and he was like, you know,
Bro,
like he's not trying to get himself
he's
up
just
over
gotta
it.
find the sideline as fast as possible if he throws an interception at that point. Are you
Yeah,
kidding
right?
me? You cannot be the one tackling them, bro.
It's great. I mean, it's great to see him back in, but not when he's just putting his head, like his life on
I mean, he's
the
doing it to himself at that point. If you lead him with your head with this many injuries, that's on you.
Mhm.
Like that is your decision to make.
Take a second look at the weekly leaders. Quarterback, I mean, Joe Burrow had 4 touchdowns,
With a loss.
428 yards, with a loss. But he led it, the rankings, followed by Purdy, Cousins, Stafford, and Jackson. Really just Chuba Hubbard going crazy in week 10. Bijan followed. I mean, probably did a little bit better in fantasy too. And then Jonathan Taylor not far behind, like in yards. Tyrone Tracy looked really good until he fumbled in overtime and gave the Panthers the game.
You can't do that in crunch
Yep.
time.
Absolutely. And then Aaron Jones in the 5th spot. And then, I mean, to go along with Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase put on a clinic against the Ravens.
264 yards is insane. And
3
still, I
touchdowns.
cannot emphasize this enough, with a loss.
Yeah.
You're putting those numbers up and you still found a way to lose.
3 touchdowns
Or
and you
lose.
lose.
It's embarrassing.
That is bad.
Tylan Wallace for the Ravens also put up he put up 115 yards on 3 receptions. This was just a great duel back and forth.
85 of those yards was one catch.
Oh yeah, it was that one touchdown.
Which was crazy. He he tightrope, like his toe was in bounds, his heel was like sticking up, but it wasn't out of bounds.
Terry McLaurin also put up a good game. Still lost though.
Terry.
AJ Brown as well, 109 yards, and MVS 109 as well. We're looking to week 11. We'll make some predictions.
I really like the Thursday night game.
Yeah, Thursday night game
Who plays Thursday? Commanders, Eagles?
I'm really
in Philly.
That's so exciting.
In Philly.
I will be
Are
there.
you going to the game?
Yep.
Oh, that's so hype.
I'll
Oh,
be
that's
there.
so exciting. You can watch Jaden
Yeah,
Daniels.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know who's gonna win this game.
I want the Commanders to
I think it's
win.
gonna be up by 3. That's
I want
all.
the Commanders to
All
win.
I know is gonna be either Austin Seibert or Jake Elliott winning them the game.
Yeah, honestly, not a crazy call out. I love that call out right there. I mean, I hope so.
Especially after the last Thursday night football game as well. Might be some hype around Thursday night football. Might need to,
7-2 versus 7-3. I mean, obviously, I'm taking the Birds. What about you?
I'm taking the Commanders by 3 points.
I'm gonna take the Commanders as well.
All right.
Wait, pause. Who thought that we would ever be saying that before this season?
Yeah, right?
Who thought that we could pick the Commanders to beat the Eagles at home? By the way, at home, they're playing in the league.
I don't like Dan Quinn, but he was on the Cowboys. He's seen the Eagles a lot before. He's gonna come into this game with some game plan.
Yeah, I
they're
agree
not
with
gonna-
that.
they're
I
not
think they're gonna
expecting.
know. I think they're gonna know how to handle themselves in that environment for sure.
Yeah. All right. Moving
So,
on.
Raiders, Dolphins. I mean, after the Dolphins won this week, I'll take them again.
Yeah, me too.
I'm gonna take the Dolphins. Fins up, baby.
Yeah, look good. Browns, Saints.
Yeah,
JMO versus revenge game against the Saints.
Mid versus awful.
I like Winston and the Browns here.
I'm gonna take the Saints. I think the Saints are gonna get this one.
I'll take the Saints. I think Derek Carr will do right.
We got Jets Colts. Rodgers versus Flacco. Unk versus Unk.
I mean,
I'm gonna take the Jets in MetLife. I'm gonna just give it
You're
to
gonna
them.
take the Jets.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
only,
gonna
I'm
give
only
it to
taking
them.
the Jets because they're at home.
Yeah, me too. If it was
I'm gonna take the Colts after this, especially after a loss like this. I don't know if they're gonna be able to come back.
Titans Vikings. I'm gonna go Vikings here. Darnold, I think bounce back game. I don't think Will Levis pitches 2 good games in a row.
I don't
But
think so.
Darnold has had 2 bad games in a row.
Yeah.
It's also Will Levis though, so I'm gonna go
I'll
Vikings.
take Vikings by a smidge.
We got Packers Bears, and I'm gonna go Packers here.
Go Pack, go baby.
Go
Yeah,
Pack
I go
up.
Packers. I don't expect an upset.
Jags Lions. I think we all go consensus Lions.
I agree.
Definitely.
Dan Campbell's leading this team to like unsought. Like they haven't.
Past
got
the
the-
Especially is Trevor Lawrence even playing this week?
Mac Jones, I think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah,
they're not
no
winning.
way.
Not with Mac Jones.
Patriots Rams. Ooh, Patriots just won. Rams just lost.
Close game. Stafford did play really well though.
And I like Puka back. I'm going Rams on this one.
I'm going Rams as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Rams. I think. Like Sean McVay doesn't like losing 2 times in a row.
This is a good matchup too. Another division matchup, like of good teams. Ravens Steelers. Wow, I'm excited for this game. I have no clue to pick on this one.
I'm gonna go Steelers. I think George Pickens and Russell Wilson are gonna tear them apart this week, and I'm calling that now.
Nah, I'm going Ravens.
As much as I want to go Ravens, I like the Russ hype train. I like Mr. Unlimited. I'm going with the Steelers.
Tre'Davious White's active this game too.
Let's ride.
For the Ravens, so I'm taking Ravens.
I don't care. Niners Seahawks.
I'm gonna take. Yeah, who do you got?
I have the Niners. I think looking at a different Niners team, they're gonna be healthy. They're gonna wipe the
I
Seahawks.
think CMC or Debo will have a big game against them. Either one, I don't know who.
I agree. I think CMC's gonna step up this week
Yeah.
after underperforming this week.
Yeah, we'll hopefully have a big game. Falcons Broncos.
Yeah, I mean this is a good matchup between like what 6-4 and 5-5,
Yeah.
something like that. Exact and like. I kind of like. I really just liked how Bo Nix played last week.
Yeah.
I kind of want to see that again at home.
He's like delivering. He's not doing too much, but he's doing more, like enough.
More than expected
Yeah.
for sure. I think.
I like the Broncos in Denver. I'll take the Broncos.
I'm gonna take the Broncos as well.
Chiefs Bills. Wow, this is a great matchup. It's the Allen Mahomes matchup, like once a year. This may be the one that the Bills take. This may be the Chiefs' first loss. God, I hope so. I'm gonna go the Bills.
Yeah, I'm going with Bills just because I don't need the Chiefs to see. I don't want to see.
I think it's
10-0.
going to. I think it's
wanna
going to another coin toss. That's my prediction.
I hope it goes the Bills way because I don't want to see 10-0, a 10-0 Chiefs team.
Oh, I 100% don't. I'm going Bills as well, just because I don't want to see the Chiefs win.
Yeah, I think we all kind of just like choosing Bills. We just don't want the Chiefs to win at all.
Yep.
Bengals Chargers. Sunday night matchup.
I'm going Bengals. You can't lose that. Like you can't lose 2 times in a row after throwing 400 yards. Like Jamar Chase 3 touchdowns. Like you just can't. You can't lose again.
I got Bengals too here.
Consensus Bengals. Then I got the Bengals as well.
And then Monday Night Football, Battle of Texas.
I'm excited for this game. I'm excited.
I'm not excited. Cooper Rush sucks.
I'm
Dallas
excited.
sucks. Texans.
Texans are gonna whoop the Cowboys. Like I don't know. Texans defense has been playing like really well recently. So I'm going Texans.
I'm going Texas as well. Go CJ Stroud. QB1 is my QB1 fantasy.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Well, those are the picks for Week 11. We hope to see you guys here soon, and thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Goodbye.